Where we left off in the Battle of Trenton, unfortunately, the British did not have the discipline to keep their army on the front lines over the Christmas holiday. And we need to have discipline in life to complete the task at hand to the best of our ability. The British will still continue to make mistakes with discipline as time goes on. This leads us to the Battle of Saratoga, which is the most important battle of the Revolutionary War. In the spring of 1777, King George is frustrated. He wants the war over with. General John Burgoyne offers a plan to cut New England off from the rest of the colonies, dividing New York into two by controlling the Hudson River at Saratoga up in Albany, New York, near Albany, New York. And his plan is very risky because it involves perfect timing between two different generals. It involves cutting into pretty deep into Patriot territory and also into the woods where the Patriots fight best. So the plan is this right here. He's going to try to divide New York into separating the northern colonies from the southern colonies. An army is going to come down by John Burgoyne from Canada and come down to Albany this way, and then General Howe is going to come up this way from Philadelphia, and they're supposed to meet at Albany, control the Hudson River, control the level of supplies. However, their plan turns into a nightmare when General Howe delays in Philadelphia to spend the winter in comfort. It leaves General Burgoyne's army exposed up here in New York. General Burgoyne's army is carrying with them far too many supplies, including heavy tents, silverware, chinaware, and some of the soldiers' girlfriends came along as well, which all that combined is going to slow the army down. Along the way, the Patriots attack them, they ambush them. The redcoats, their red coats make them easy to pick off in the woods. They kill the British scouts, the Native American tribes that were scouting for them, thus making the British get lost, slowing them down even further. They create roadblocks for them. They create floods to slow them down by damming up streams and rivers. So this becomes a real nightmare for General Burgoyne, and he doesn't get the help from General Howe coming north, and so Saratoga becomes a real disaster for the British. The fact of the matter was the British were just moving far too slowly. They were like sitting ducks in the woods, and the Patriots gave them a hard time along the way. There's General Howe, who was delayed in coming up to Saratoga. At Saratoga, General Burgoyne's men are met by a formidable Patriot force, and the Patriots don't fight fair by the rules of Europe. They actually shoot and kill some of the commanders, which is against the rule in Europe, but there are no rules here in America. The Patriots just want to win. The redcoats, everyday soldiers, get confused without their leadership, get themselves in a bad position, and eventually Burgoyne's troops are surrounded, and he has to surrender 8,000 soldiers to the Patriots. Huge victory for the Americans. The fighting may look like in the fields around there. This battle is considered the turning point of the war. It's a turning point because it's a huge victory, but the size of the victory is less important than the fact that it convinces the French and other European powers to help the Americans, and the Americans need that help. They need the money and supplies and troops. Of course, all the European countries are tired of being bullied by Britain, and so they're happy to help, but they want to make sure we had a chance to win first, and Saratoga convinces them that we have a chance to win. The French provide us with a navy, fighters, supplies, weapons. Spain attacks from the west. This creates another front, something else for the British to deal with. So this help is well needed for us. And what we can learn from this is the Patriots had the motivation, they had the leadership, but they needed the help with the supplies and other things. We all need help in different areas of our life. No one is an expert at everything. So be willing to ask for help. Be willing to receive help when it comes, and be willing to offer help and build allies along the way so you have people to help you when you need it. That's the life lesson we can take from this. And we want to remember that Saratoga is the turning point of the Revolutionary War, where the tide of the war turns from favoring the British to favoring the Americans because of the help from the European countries. Thanks.